Really? Who asked for Night of the Demons 2? Like, who asked? Who was like, hey, I love the first Night of the Demons, but we need a sequel? I don't think anyone was. Well, besides Hollywood, who wanted to cash in on a franchise potential, you know, because that's what they do. Sorry. Night of the Demons 2. I enjoyed the first one. It's a campy B slasher demon flick, whatever you want to call it. But it was good. It was good. It's got flaws, but it's a campy, fun B movie. That's what it was. It didn't try to be anything else. So this movie, well, how? How did they do it? Just when I least suspect it, they pull out a banger. This movie's good. Is it dumb? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, it's dumb. But I loved it. I loved it so much. Okay, so things I liked. First of all, it's pretty much the same story as the first one, where it's a bunch of kids who go to Hell House. I don't know how they pronounce it. Is it Hell House or Hell House? I don't fucking know. I'm just going to call it Hell House. They go to Hell House on Halloween night, and they want to party and, you know, get drunk and have sex and stuff like that. Except the difference this time is that they're Catholics, and they go to a Catholic college or something like that. I don't know. So they go to this house to throw a party, and it's the same story, but the movie takes a nosedive and actually has our characters getting out of the house and going to the college or the school or whatever, and shit gets wild. So they kept the story the same for the most part, besides going to the school, but they changed a lot of stuff. For example, one of the things, I don't remember if I said this or not in my first review for the first movie, but the characters in that one they're all right. They were okay. They're your stereotypical teenagers. But in this one, you got your handful of stereotypical characters, but each character had at least one thing going for them. And I found myself liking the characters in this movie. Like, legitimately rooting for them to make it out in the end. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the writing was better or if clearly it wasn't better. I'll tell you that much. But whatever it was, the characters work in this movie. There are a few douchey characters that you want to see get killed by demons, but it's something a Christian should say, like me. But no, the characters work in this movie. I like them a lot. I wanted to see them make it out. And this movie's surprisingly funny. I actually had a lot of fun with this movie. I was laughing during some of the more weirder moments. And I'm just saying it, movies like this never disappoint when it comes to special effects. As well as the kills. The kills are really gruesome, but they're cool and exciting to see. Well, exciting, but you know what I mean. They're a sightseer, say that much. And this movie went places. First of all, I already stated that they go from the house to the school, which was kind of cool. But not once while watching this movie did I expect a nun to use a water gun Uzi with holy water to take down a demon. Not once did I expect while watching this movie for the nun to get her head chopped off, and then it literally pops back up, and then the demon asks, "How did you survive?" And she says, "I had faith." Let me tell you something. When I saw that, I literally had to rewind and see if what I saw was correct. It was. And I fucking loved it. It was amazing. Didn't make sense. Didn't make any sense. And they never clear it up. They never try to explain how that makes sense. But I don't care. I loved it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like, her head should be gone. But no, she just... It's like, whoop, head off. And boom, pops back up. Boom. That makes sense, but I love it. I fucking loved it. Oh my gosh. Things I didn't like. Well, so this is an 80s film. Some of the acting's not that good. In fact, I think some of the acting from some of the characters are really... Well, characters. I meant actors. Some of the acting from some of the actors is not that good. Not good. Oh, there's a few weird line deliveries, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a few dumb decisions. But I'll say for the most part, they made some pretty smart decisions. Man, I'll just say it. This movie's a lot of fun. Like, if you enjoy the first one, you will most definitely like this movie. It's not as good as the first one because I will say things. One of the things that I did like about the first one was that it felt more it felt more claustrophobic because it took place in the house, and it felt like, you know, you're stuck with the characters. It felt like, you know, you were stuck in this house and you got to try and get out. But in this one, it goes from the house to the school, so it doesn't have that same feel to it. Not only that, while I do find this movie funny, there are some jokes that don't work, but I found myself laughing throughout most of the first one, and most of the jokes in that one do work more, but the characters in this one are a major upgrade from the first. So there are things that I do like about this film better than the first. But I will say the reason I'm going to give it, the rating I'm going to give the movie, a B-, is because the first 30 minutes do drag a little, and it does take a while to get going, but when it gets going, it's a lot of fun. I'm just gonna tell you that. Once they explain all the characters and that stuff, it's a lot of fun. I'm just saying. But go see this movie. It's a lot of fun. You know what? Just 1 second. I know that I sometimes do this. Wait, no, I don't. This is like the only time I'm gonna do it. This is like the only time I'm going to actually show you the scene because it's crazy. I have to... Where is it? Hold on. Just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Night of the Demons 2. That's not the 2 I was looking for, but okay. Okay, you're going to see the scene. Oh, it's gone. What?
Close shave, Angela. But no cigar. Sister, you think I need holy water to be here? I've got all that I need right here. It's a little thing called faith.
It's a little thing called faith.